The thing is not supposed to be one side race. It's supposed to be two different people coming together to stay or share one space. You understand? What it really means is we lack the power of partnership. Hey besties, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time you're coming across this video. To our new subscribers, thanks for joining our family. God bless you. And to our OGs, you guys know now, thank you guys so much. God bless you. All right, to you who just be coming across our channel or our videos for the first time, please do me well to subscribe to this channel. From the title, you already understand what we'll be talking about today on this video. Yeah, we'll be continuing our part 1, like the reasons why there is no love in Europe, or why relationships don't work out in Europe or in the abroad. I used to have the part 2 clip on my phone. I recorded everything the same day, but the problem is my phone got full, so I needed space, so I deleted some videos and mistakenly deleted the part 2 with the videos I deleted. That's why I'm refilming the clip today. On part 1, I actually talked about some reasons why relationships don't last in Europe. I talked about the anxiety problem, I talked about the depression problem, I talked about the stress from work, I talked about the bills. There's so much bills people pay makes them tends to look like they don't love enough or they don't show care enough. I will be continuing from there today. One of the other reasons why relationships don't last in Europe, or why it tends to feel like there is no love, or there is nothing like that word love in Europe, is this: we tend to forget the fact that as somebody is taking care of you, be you a man, be you a woman, you're supposed to be taking care of the person too. All right, the thing is not supposed to be one side race. It's supposed to be two different people coming together to stay or share one space. You understand? What it really means is we lack the power of partnership. We believe that because you're the one working, it should be just one waiting. You're not supposed to just enter my life, for instance, and you're not giving me anything valuable, like you're not adding to me. I don't know how to put it well enough for you to understand. Like, you're not adding to me. If you're not adding to me, there is no need being in my life. You get? It becomes a parasitic situation. You become a parasite to me. Do you get? If you're not adding to me, I am the one just giving and giving, and you're just there taking and taking and taking. It comes to a point where everything just goes down, because in this life there is no way you are just being the taker and not giving. You get? And secondly, we lack that power of communication. I was talking about it in our part 1, but I didn't elaborate. This power of communication is key. Listen, I'm not God, and none of us is. You don't know my mind, and I don't know yours. All right, I only can sometimes read your feelings, or sometimes just understand your actions. You get? But you just have to talk. You have to communicate. Communication is key. All right, if you what your partner is doing, you don't like it, you have the right to say, hello, this is what you did, or this is what you're doing, and I don't like it. Do not just think that because you are my husband, or because I am your wife, or because we are in a relationship, I should understand you 247. Some people will say, you don't have eyes. Can't you see? Can't you see I'm suffering? Or can't you see I'm dying? But please, what's me wrong? Seeing and expressing or talking about it is not the same thing. Why God created these eyes, this mouth, and these ears, and the nose are for different purposes. The eyes are to see, the ears are to hear, the nose are to breathe, and the mouth are the ones you use to speak. So why will you not tend to think that the nose should do what the eyes are supposed to do, and the eyes should begin to do what the ears are supposed to do, and the ears should actually do, or possibly one of these organs should just teleport everything and just understand it, just because we are human? No. Or just because we are sharing the same space? No, it's not possible. You have to talk about it. You have to be open. You have to be outspoken. You have to just, I know you will come and say, Winnie, what if I talk, he or she doesn't listen? You keep talking until you feel like maybe the person is not supposed, you guys are not supposed to be in that space together. All right? You keep talking. If you're not dead, you can't stop talking. Even a sick man that is not dumb do talk. And even dumb people, they have sign language. That means they still want to communicate. But nowadays, we seem not to do that. We seem to just believe that because you are my boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend, you should understand me. Bros, auntie, it's not possible. Understanding has a limit. You talking makes me know you better, makes me know how to address things, makes me know that indeed there is something to be done. All right? I might just see you doing something. I might not know you need my help if you don't ask. And sometimes we should not just learn how to ask or how to communicate. This brings me to the other point. How do you communicate? How do you talk to that partner? Are you that person that when you start talking, your partner feels like your silence is the best option? Do you talk to that person while yelling as if you're talking to your baby, or you're talking to one street person, or a person that you don't even know at all? Or are you that person that when you are communicating, it seems like you guys are about to war each other? Or are you that same person that talks off point, like what you mean is the other way, what you're saying is the other way? How do you put your words? Do you put your word in a way that your partner should understand you? Or do you actually say another thing and mean another thing? The way you communicate matters a lot. It's not all about you talking. It has to do with how you communicate, like how you talk to that person. The particular time that you talk to that person, do you talk to somebody about how you feel when you know that person is angry, or when you know that person solidly, you can see that that person has a bad day coming from where that person is coming from? Maybe, for instance, your husband or your spouse is coming from work. You can see that, because here in the diaspora, bosses do bully. Like, when I don't mean just bully, the arrow word that they use on their staffs are much. The racism here is much. All right, in case you don't understand the arrow word, is much. Leaks racist themselves before your so-called boss will come and now add their own. the ways, the time, and the approach you put forward while communicating with he or she. Like, either you are the girl trying to talk to your husband or your spouse or your fiance, or you the guy is trying to get your girlfriend or your fiance or your wife to listen to you. The timing, the tune, and the approach matters a lot. Don't overdo things. Know the right thing to do at the right time, or know the right things to say at the right time. It's a two-way thing. I said it earlier. I'm not saying that it's a must that when you get into a relationship or when you are married, you should be working is a must. No. If you're not working, I'm not against it. It's not a bad idea. All right. You might have a baby. You're taking care of. It might be health challenge. It might be that you don't want to, but emotionally be there. If you're not bringing in money, you should be bringing in emotion, because one person cannot be bringing in everything. One person cannot be the one paying the bills, working, and actually still bringing the emotions to the table, still bringing in the happiness. In relationships or in marriage, there is happy time, there is sad times. Sorry to add that. It makes it a relationship or marriage. There is good times and there are bad times. Relationship doesn't have to just revolve all around money. Relationship takes money. It takes care. It takes love. It takes affection. It takes willingness. It takes total submission to your partner, to yourselves. It takes you taking yourself as that person. Taking that person, as yourself. Making sure that what you will not be happy doing to yourself, you won't be happy when you do it to the other person. We should just stop thinking that relationship is a retirement plan. Relationship is a walk in the park, or marriage. Relationship or marriage is hard work. It's patience. It's total submission. It's expensive. Do you get me? We should stop asking for what we know that our spouse cannot get for us. This brings me to the last point. You know that this happens so much in this diaspora. You know that your fiancé, for instance, you are the lady, you're not working. Your fiancé or your husband works, and you know the exact salary he brings or takes home each month. Not like he runs a business that gives him wages every week or every day. He earns just once a month, and that is his salary. And in that salary, you have your rent to be paid, you have your bills. When I mean bills, the outrageous bills, the water bill, the electricity bill, the car insurance bill, the dustbin bill, like the bills. Isn't phone bills that comes, that has to go off. All these things I'm saying are going to be subtracted, are going to be minused from that money, from that same salary. Your feeding is there. Your bus fare or your transportation is there. In that regard, just know when to ask things. Know when to understand that this month or this period of time, this thing, I don't need to ask for it because I know it cannot be gotten. Don't just feel like you are entitled. Don't just feel like you're supposed to get me this, and if you don't, I feel you don't love me. I feel you don't care. He cares. But as you can see, he cannot do more than what he's doing already. I don't know. This is all I have for now to just say to us. But if you have other opinions, please try help us put it down in the comment area. Let's just share ideas. Let's make this thing work. Let's make our marriage, let's make our relationship work. Let's help each other. One person does not know it all. All right? You have your lessons that you can share with other people. You have your experience too. So why not share? Share so that it can help us. Share so that we can understand where to go from where we are already. It will mount pressure on you that will not make you transcend that same pressure, that same wahala. You will put so much wahala on your head that it will not make you carry that same wahala, transport it to your spouse or your partner for you. This is where I will wrap up this video today. See you guys till my next video. Please do subscribe for more videos, and stay blessed. Bye guys. Bye bye.